Ever wondered if that little piece of your dinner you're slipping to your dog could be harmful? You might be surprised. It's natural to want to share our meals with those we love, and who can resist those puppy dog eyes begging for a bite? But as we embark on this journey together, you'll discover that some seemingly innocuous foods can actually be dangerous to your four-legged friend. The purpose of this video is to illuminate the hidden dangers lurking in your pantry and to equip you with the knowledge to keep your dog safe from potential food hazards. We all love our dogs and want the best for them, but sometimes what we don't know can hurt them. Canines have a different metabolic system than ours, which means that some foods we humans can safely consume are toxic for them. Their bodies simply can't process these substances, and the ingestion of such foods can lead to serious health complications, or in severe cases, even death. And imagine this. You're sitting down to enjoy a plate of grapes, one rolls off the table, and before you know it, your dog has gobbled it up. Or perhaps you've decided to treat your dog with a piece of chocolate, thinking a tiny bit won't hurt. But unfortunately, these seemingly harmless actions can have serious consequences. It's not just about the foods that are obviously harmful either. There are also some foods that many of us wouldn't even consider to be a threat. Onions, garlic, alcohol, caffeine, these are all common household items that we may not think twice about, but they can be harmful, even lethal to our furry friends. But don't worry, we're not here to scare you, but to inform and educate. In the coming segments, we'll be diving into the specifics of what foods to avoid and why they're harmful to your beloved canine companions. We'll also be providing practical advice on how to keep your dog safe from these hidden dangers. Stay tuned as we dive into the specifics of what not to feed your beloved canine companions. Starting off our list is a sweet treat that humans love but can be deadly for dogs: chocolate. Chocolate contains a substance called theobromine, which is similar to caffeine. While we humans can metabolize theobromine, dogs process it much more slowly, leading to a buildup that can become toxic. The symptoms of chocolate poisoning in dogs can vary, but often include restlessness, increased thirst, panting, shaking, and even seizures in severe cases. If your dog ingests chocolate, it's crucial to contact a veterinarian immediately. The vet may induce vomiting or administer activated charcoal to help clear the toxin from your dog's system, but prevention is always better than cure, right? So let's make a pact to keep our chocolate stash safely tucked away from our furry friends. After all, our momentary indulgence should never become a hazard for them. So remember, keep those chocolate bars out of your dog's reach. Next on our list are grapes and raisins, seemingly harmless fruits that can be a real danger to dogs. While these sweet treats might be a staple in your diet, they can cause serious harm to your canine companion. The exact substance that makes grapes and raisins toxic to dogs is unknown, but even small amounts can lead to sudden kidney failure. The signs of grape and raisin toxicity can vary, but usually include vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, and decreased appetite. In severe cases, dogs may show signs of dehydration, increased thirst, and frequent urination. So what do you do if your dog accidentally ingests these fruits? Don't panic. Instead, call your vet immediately. Time is of the essence, and quick treatment can increase the chances of a full recovery. Remember, not all human foods are safe for dogs. It's best to keep those grapes and raisins stored safely away from your furry friends. You might be surprised to learn that onions and garlic, common ingredients in our meals, can be toxic to dogs. What makes them harmful? Well, they contain compounds causing oxidative damage to red blood cells. This leads to a condition known as hemolytic anemia, and it's not something you want your furry friend to experience. Symptoms can include weakness, lethargy, decreased appetite, and pale gums. In severe cases, it could even lead to collapse or rapid breathing. If you suspect your dog has consumed onions or garlic, it's crucial to contact your vet right away. They may induce vomiting or administer activated charcoal to absorb the toxins. Now, this doesn't mean you need to banish these foods from your kitchen, but it does mean you should keep them out of your dog's reach. Remember, no matter how much your dog begs, keep that garlic bread to yourself. Last but not least on our list are alcohol and caffeine, two substances that can be very harmful to dogs. Alcohol, even in small amounts, can lead to significant intoxication for dogs, causing symptoms like vomiting, loss of coordination, and in severe cases, coma or even death. Caffeine found in coffee, tea, energy drinks, and various medications can also be a silent killer. It can lead to restlessness, rapid breathing, heart palpitations, and muscle tremors. Now, if you suspect your dog has ingested alcohol or caffeine, don't panic. Get in touch with your vet immediately. Time is of the essence here. The sooner your pet gets help, the better their chances of recovery. In conclusion, alcohol and caffeine are not treats for your furry friends, they're toxins. As responsible pet owners, we should ensure these substances are kept well out of their reach. Always remember your dog's health and safety should come first. Keep these substances out of their reach. We've covered a lot of toxic foods today, so let's recap. Knowledge is the first line of defense in keeping our furry friends safe, so it's vital that we remember what we've learned. Firstly, we learned about the dangers of chocolate. It contains theobromine, a substance that can cause heart problems, muscle tremors, or even seizures in dogs. Always keep your chocolate tucked away, and if your pup manages to snag a piece, contact your vet immediately. Next, we discussed the risks associated with grapes and raisins. Even a small amount can cause kidney failure in dogs. If you suspect your dog has ingested either of these, it's crucial to seek veterinary care right away. We also touched on onions and garlic. These common kitchen ingredients can cause anemia in dogs, leading to weakness, breathlessness, and potentially even organ damage. It's essential to keep your dog away from dishes containing these ingredients. Then we explored the dangers of alcohol and caffeine. Both can cause a range of symptoms from vomiting and diarrhea to abnormal heart rhythm, seizures, and even death. If your dog accidentally consumes any alcoholic or caffeinated beverages, it's an emergency situation. Get them to a vet immediately. But what happens if your dog eats something they shouldn't have? The first thing to do is stay calm. Panicking will only stress your dog out more. Remove any remaining toxic food from their reach and then call your vet or a pet poison control center. They'll provide guidance on what to do next. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. Keep these foods out of your dog's reach and always be vigilant about what they're eating. If you're unsure whether a food is safe, it's best to err on the side of caution and avoid giving it to your dog. By being aware of these toxic foods, you're taking a great step towards ensuring your dog's health and happiness. Remember, when in doubt, consult your vet.